The lawyer for Sean Goldman's Brazilian family has told reporters that he wants to see a negotiated settlement to end the damage being done to Sean. David Goldman is in Rio de Janeiro along with New Jersey Congressman Chris Smith. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Great to be here. Good morning.
Good morning. David, as Jeff just pointed out, Brazil's Chief Justice may in fact rule today on whether Sean can go home with you. What are you being told at this point, and how are you holding up?
I'm doing the best I can. I remain hopeful. I remain hopeful, and I pray that this will come to an end for my son and for me and our family at home.
Congressman Smith, Jeff just also pointed out that the Brazilian family could appeal this even if the stay was lifted. Is that something that you are worried about at this point?
We have, obviously, the way things have gone here in Brazil over the last 5 years, of course we're worried about it. But frankly, we are in the ninth inning. I think the Brazilian Supreme Court gets it. I do believe the lower courts have already gotten it. And frankly, the abductors have made a mockery of due process, and they have so victimized Sean Goldman and his father that this has become an international embarrassment to Brazil. That can begin changing if and only if an immediate transfer of Sean to his only father, David Goldman, occurs, and God willing it occurs today.
You know, David, Sean's Brazilian family over the weekend did say that they wanted to negotiate a settlement with you, I'm quoting here, and constructively come to an agreement that pleases both parties and allows the boy to live a normal life. Is there any circumstance under which you would negotiate with this family?
Well, Sean's right to live a normal life with his father is the first and foremost priority, and that is paramount, and that is in the best interest of my son. And that's where we need to begin, with my son and I leaving and going to his home, our home.
But I guess what I'm asking,
Meredith,
David,
this is not...
what I'm asking, I guess, is if the stay is not lifted today, would you consider negotiating with the family, or is that something you would not do?
My son needs to come home. And I can only take one step at a time. I cannot foresee what ifs and what aren'ts. I can only live in the moment and do the best I can to bring my son home.
The family also said something pretty disturbing. They said they're prepared to prove that you're not capable of raising Sean. What kind of proof do you think they have, and what's your reaction to that comment?
Meredith, if I could say, there has been one slander after another against David Goldman. And Mr. Lens da Silva, including the elder Lens da Silva, who, if people go to YouTube, they can watch him talking about parental alienation syndrome. He has literally taken what he cautioned others not to do and has applied it with vehemence against David Goldman. Every single point in what he said, this is Lens da Silva, he has been doing against David, and including false allegations, including slander that seems never to end. And when you say negotiate what? There's only one negotiation: bring Sean home.
All right, we're going to leave it at that, Congressman Smith.
This isn't a custody case. This isn't a custody case. This is an abduction case.
All right, David Goldman, you know we wish you the very best today. Good luck to you and to Sean.
Thank you, Meredith.